Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video I'm going to show you a easy no mythic team you can use against this raid boss, against Fairy Zulgoth, the Elder God of Fire. Apparently thinks he's hard, but he only smells strong. Anyway, we're going to have a bunch of battles against him, but first of all we want to make sure we grab tier 1 and tier 2 from the shop. Tier 1 because it's really handy to have a potion of enchantment, enchanting all your allies at the start of this event. Really cool. This is a week-long event, so that's going to last all week. Well worth the 30 gems, and you get other stuff too. Tier 2, you absolutely want to buy that, because then you get hold of Sable Spiritbane. This dude is the Godslayer. Godslayers deal 3 to 5 times damage versus the boss, depending on your ascensions, and also does 3 to 5 times skull damage. But we're not too worried about that, so don't worry if you don't have enough trait stones to get the third trait on that. It's the normal damage which is going to be key to this, because this guy is normally going to sit at the back of the team. Now if you've got one like that, you might want to then upgrade it. So let's take a look at this. Let's pop him into the team first. But first of all we'll upgrade, because we want to get that thing to the mythic level so we can do ultimate damage. If you've got a bunch of these spare, you can chuck that on there, get it leveled right up to a mythic, and then just hit the max level traits and ascensions button and get it to mythic level and start doing that awesome 5 times damage. Now he's a Godslayer. Right, so let's pop him in. Right, so we've got 2 times the Foxfire King. The Foxfire King does this choose one option of either dealing magic +1 true damage to all enemies, or dealing the same amount of damage to the weakest enemy boosted by red gems and spirit gems. That can come in handy, that second option, particularly if the enemy is submerged. If like you've got everyone's submerged, something like that, that can be annoying, because then you're going to miss that first option. At least for the second option you have a chance of actually hitting someone. And a really cool third trait as well, 50% chance to inflict fairy fire on a random enemy when matching red gems. That's going to pump up the damage by 50% when that damage hits. Really cool fairy fire. And with Sable Spiritbane doing that Godslayer thing, 5 times damage, really cool. And with Tooth of the Wild, we are using all 6 colours. So no mana wasted here. We're using all the colours: brown, yellow, red, green, blue and purple. Tooth of the Wild explodes green gems, which is really cool because it charges up our Foxfire King and gives the random status effect, which we don't care about, but has a summon as well if we need it. Now Archer class is a really good class for this event. You start battles with 50% mana, which is nice. Any skull hits have a 15% chance to be lethal, no matter what the damage, no matter what the health rather of the enemy. Really cool. Hunters mark a random enemy on 4 or 5 of a kind. Root Trap ensures our safety at the beginning. Nature's Aura creates a leaf stormer at the start, which is green, which is really good for our Foxfire Kings. Wall of Vines gives our Foxfire Kings a bit more armor. We are in first place and have a 30% chance to dodge skull damage. And Harvest Moon, all Wargear allies gain 2 life every turn. So really cool. So the Foxfire Kings are Wargear, and so is Sable Spiritbane. So yeah, really cool for this. Because we're using all the mana colours, you can just go for a +2 red or +2 green, whichever you prefer. Right, so let's dive into a couple of battles. Oh, nearly forgot something important. While I remember, we'll get something right in a minute. Tier 3 is a cool weapon. Buy it from here using your tiers, because basically this is in the Soul Forge right now, but it only costs you a total of 250 gems to get it from here. And you get the extra sigils as well. You get the extra trait stones, you get ingots, you get the potion of rejuvenation. It's just, yeah, so much better to get it from here than the Soul Forge. Buy it from here. Don't get it from the Soul Forge. Right, now let's actually have a fight. I'll only do a few of these low level ones because they're going to be super straightforward, and I'll jump forward to a higher level one. Get yellow or brown if you can to get our weapon charged up. We're charged up anyway on the Foxfire King, so just always choose the first option when nobody's submerged. Most of the time you're going to pick that if one is submerged, because you're only going to miss one enemy then. So all submerged through some weird twist of fate, then you're going to pick the second option. And you're like, oh, we got charged up. Didn't have to do anything. Just worked straight off the bat. Next battle. Come on, do it again. Not quite. But yeah. Don't need to worry about using the bottom troop at the moment, of course, because Azul Face is not here yet. The mouldy courgette. He'll show up later on. Right, one more of these and I'll speed the team forward to the higher levels. Let's get this manually for our Foxfire King. Of course, if you have Phoenix as well, the Mythic, you can pop that in there. That'll do a really good job on damage to wall as well. Alright, I've jumped forward a little bit now on a higher level Zul'Goth, but it's still working exactly the same. Really cool. Foxfire King and the Godslayer, a really nice combination to finish off this lumpy lot, whatever a lumpy lot is. If you want to charge up your other troops first, when you get your weapon charged up, you can do that. You've got the Leaf Storm going there. Green gems fall more than the other colours. Then you can just cast one of these first. Do that. You get a survivor like that, and you can just finish off, first of all, Zul'Goth with your Godslayer. And the other one just died anyway. I think he just must have punched himself in the face. He only had like one life left. He said, nah, if you're doing that to Zul'Goth, mate, I'm out of here. Give himself a punch around the head. And commit Harry Carry. And continue to the end of the event. Make sure you use all your sigils. Remember, you get new sigils every day. This is a week-long event. It's not just today. So don't be that person sitting in your guild doing next to nothing. Arrgh. Help each other out. Be a team player and all that jazz. Finish off Azul Head. You can wait an extra round or two before you cast your Foxfire King if you want to be more efficient on the rounds. Which obviously charging up the first one again does, or casting the first one first does mana block the second one. So I could have done that slightly more efficiently. Just by being a bit more patient. Like here, we'll collect green first, but because the second one is not charged yet, we can collect the green first. Now by the time we've cast these back to back, the second one will actually be charged. Like that. And that saves you a little bit of time. Last couple fights of the day. Against the mouldy courgette. Oh, no, we've got another one. We've got another bird coming. Birds everywhere. Not something you're normally going to complain about. Cast both of them. Leaves all. Finish off with the Godslayer. And rinse and repeat. Lots of damage to the boss. Fury Zul'Goth. He's not scary, he only smells strong. The mouldy courgette is on fire. What am I looking for? Yellow. Cast a weapon, charge up the team. Cast both your Foxfire Kings. And if that don't finish off Zul'Goth, then your Godslayer will. Keep on going against the mouldy courgette. Really important not to give him a chance to cast. If you're a newer player to this and you're not doing the same kind of damage as I am, then yeah, concentrate on taking out Zul'Goth. Like, you may want to take things like that if there's no entangle. If the entangle disappears on the top troop, then make sure you actually take things like those skull hits to avoid damage yourself. You don't want to take any unnecessary injury. Stay safe and all that malarkey. On your way, son. Right, last one. And quarter video a day. Video you a day! I didn't think I was going to say it, but I did. No, you know I was going to say it, because I always do. It's still a rubbish joke. It was never a good joke in the first place, but still I say it. I don't know why. I don't know. Alright, come on. Kaboosh. Boom shakalaka. Everybody's dead. Well, there's a video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to whack that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.